Good Thursday evening, ladies and gentlemen. Behemoth taking a break from Tarkov for tonight. Get a little bit of more Anno 117 Pax Romana taken care of. I'm back over into the original starting location. Got both my islands here and in Albion. So I'm going to start setting up some cross-regional transportation lines so I can get all the goods I need. One of my islands here in whatever the hell they call the Roman archipelago is cranking out enough olive oil that I can start exporting that, and that's one of the primary things I need for Albion. It's one thing they can't produce. So I'm going to basically probably dedicate one of my northern islands strictly to olive production, so that that one island can support all of my olive needs for my entire civilization. And putting it in the north means my ships have to travel less across a in-game map to get where they're going. That's something that's always a good idea in the Anno games, is when you want to set up a primary hub in each region. And you want that hub to be set up on the border of where the majority of your trade is going to go. Since my ships from Albion basically come in right here, since I've got this item here that I'm going to use as the hub, all these farms are olives. So I'm just going to have this place crank out a huge quantity of olive oil, keep what I need to keep for my main islands here locally, and then export the rest. I'm thinking I might use that ship right there to do the exporting. I just need to get enough. I need to let my stockpiles build a bit. And part of that, of course, is expanding my storage. So let's see, where do I want to drop my depots? I only have a couple beaches here, so... And I don't think I need to run these to... I don't think I need to connect to those. Yeah, I don't think I need to connect them to a road or anything for it to be, Oh, I can only have one of these. Well, that's annoying. In 1800. Oh, you can slap down as many of these as you want. So you can have an absolutely massive quantity of supplies stockpiled on an island. Pretty simple, pretty straightforward. This island's not going to need to expand much beyond probably basic worker residences. And it's not going to need to be much bigger than it is right now. Yeah, I'll pay for it. Why not? Alright, I got both of those going. Okay, so what was I coming? Oh no, I was exploring. I wasn't going to set up. No, I was going to set up for one of these. I just need to remember what. Sturgeon, snails. That's what it was. Murex snail deposits. I think this might be the only island I've seen so far that has those. So that's why I sent you over here. Just want to get my Can I not build the... I don't think I can build while I'm fighting. So I gotta go sink this bastard before I can build that island. Where's my sail? There we go. I am going to need to disengage. This isn't a fight I can win without healing. So I will get out of here. All the way up here if need be. I will come back to this island in a bit once I can found it, because I need those murex nails. As far as this island here, looking at sturgeon and minerals. Not a big one, so it won't take long for me to get to what I need here. I think standard little residential block right there in the middle. It should be more space than enough. I don't think I have any resources here though. Yeah, I have no planks, so I'll need to ship those in. There we are. Okay, so I am going to need to invest in some more combat vessels here shortly. Watchtowers. Yeah, get the watchtowers. It's only 8k. That'll be done quick. And these guys are doing just fine. Oh yeah, they're perfectly fine up here. Now, what do I got here? I got oysters and gold. I've got oysters and gold here as well. Lavender mackerel. How are my locals doing? Probably use some more clothing here. Some more tunics. Now, am I building... I am slowly producing concrete here. Okay. I will need to expand that as before too long. I'm going to need a whole heck of a lot more concrete. $45, $30. I'm going to need more of both. I believe the sand refineries are coastal. Yes. And another limestone quarry will be needed. But I should have plenty of mountain deposits around here somewhere. So that right there could work. Yeah, I'll get another quarry right here. And Watchtower increases happiness. Island happiness. I could definitely use some of that. And right over here as well. Now, it's not going to completely do away with my health problems or my happiness problems, but I can start. I can slowly resolve that issue. How are we looking here? Slowly getting enough. I believe my ratios are good right now, so I would need to expand more to get more. What are we looking at? Have 3, need 2, have 2, need 2. So I'm going to definitely need more oil and more olives. I've got the bodies for it though, so it's just a matter of continued expansion. Should be good. Why are you not? There we go. All right. More olives, more olives. Never-ending supplies of olives. Thinking I'm going to basically turn this entire plateau here over to olives as well. And probably the majority of this stretch down here. How are you doing? You are sufficient for now. Carts are nice and slow. Oh, who is attacking who now? Would you kindly stop attacking my ships, you dickwaffles? There's no one there. Who's attacking you? That's just silly. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna head back south and see if I can't get those, that Snail Island now. These guys are just gonna be moving, I'm thinking soap and, olive oil are gonna be the two things I need back at the, back in Albion more than anything else. Let's see. Alright, so these are 2:30, or 2 minutes. These are 1 minute 30. So I need... slightly more olive oil presses than I need olive oil farms. So those two will feed directly into that one and then only have to worry about the excess. Now, do I want to do soap here? Or do I want to just import soap direct from my main island? I don't have lavender here, so I couldn't do soap here if I wanted. Quest tracker, destroy trireme. Yeah, I'll come down here and see if I can get him again. You know what? While I'm doing that, I'm gonna head back to Albion. I think, yeah, that's set to be beta. So, beta was where I've got my boats, so I can get me a couple of good warships rolling out here. And they should be nice and stable right here. So I can get me a couple combat triremes. I'm thinking oars and archers. Yep, oars and archers, that'll do just fine. Punch out 2 of them.
Governor, I've been thinking, if we had some ships of our own, maybe we could stand up to Voada like you do.
When it comes to warfare, so the Kapile, but maybe we shouldn't be. Maybe training it would be good. Maybe you can help. What do you need?
Not much for seafaring, we owe Capu, so maybe you could help us out. Have a little mock battle. We could take some notes, see how it's done.
Sail to Maxis Harbor with some combat-ready ships to begin the mock battles. Okay.
What could you possibly require?
Now, I don't have too many combat-capable ships, to be honest. Pentacounters. These guys are nice and stable. Okay. That's what, 11K? That should only take a few minutes. I did want to get this island, but dude beat me to it, unfortunately, so. I got my own little pocket of 3 islands. I can get most of what I need down here. My trireme again? Who the hell are you? Oh, you're just random ass clown the wicked. Will you people just leave me be? Jeez, I'm trying to take over islands here. Not constantly fight every random roaming ass clown that happens to stumble by. But that tells me I need more ships here. Got a pentacounter and a trireme. Both of you are set up fairly well, so I'll get you down here and got you hunting. See if I can't find that mission trireme and get rid of it. Main island is doing just fine. They need amphora and olive oil. Working on that.
What could you possibly require?
Okay. if I'm going to get the resources I need, I'm going to have to dramatically expand my supply of. Got 3 civilian triremes here. Couple set just for cargo. 1 that's set for fast, so that'd be more of an explorer variant. Not as much cargo, but both sails and oars, so it can actually absolutely haul. And then I got my kind of, sort of, little bit of a fleet here. Okay. Okay, there we are. $70K, done. Now, for you guys, let's set a nice meetup location of here. And you'll go hunt down that mission ship. All this island's going to have is those snails, if I can... Well, enough other stuff to support a small population to focus entirely on snails. Because that's the only thing that's here that's not everywhere. I have... Actually, I've got snails and marble here. But I think marble is a mountain slot, so... And of course I'm going to need marble. Alright then, so first things first, they need to establish a... they need to get their wood factories up and running. Perfect. Doesn't need to be any more than that. These guys should be running, slowly stockpiling. Good, good. Let's get that first batch of houses down. Market. Tavern. Half a dozen should be good. Now, it's probably not 100% perfectly min-maxed, exploiting every single solitary square, but you know what? For a starting block, done quick, done clean, that works. 5 on each side, with 3 in the middle for the tavern and for the hotel. No, yeah, marketplace. On 4 on one side. So simple, straightforward, no fuss, no muss, no BS, and infinitely repeatable, which is always nice. Okay, so next up, but first up, you'll need some fishies. Because generally people like to have something to eat. Generally speaking, starvation is to be avoided. So it should be, I believe, a 1-to-1 for porridge. Yep. their clothes here, which should also be a 1-to-1. We'll be getting that before too long. Alright, so let me see. Sweeping the waves, combat shitty ships, massive trade, destroy trireme, pin it. Okay, so I need to find out where the hell that enemy vessel is now that I have a fleet to kick the crap out of it. Where are you? Get him! Die! And while they're chasing him down, I'll head back over here and start cranking out. Oh no, I do have some marble up here. Okay, good. So, yeah, marble here. You guys are still doing fine. Yeah, I could do with another olive press. What? Who the hell do you think you are attacking my structures? Get him, guys. Kick their silly asses. Get in closer. We have an advantage at close range. Our archers can engage. We don't want to engage at maximum distance. We do have some scorpions, but more archers. Beautiful, beautiful. Good, good. Okay, so that takes care of that. And you two head back up here close to the center lanes. And my explorator, continue your exploratization.
Construction of a ship has finished.
Alright, there's the first of my triremes in Albion. Just have the one more. These guys are doing just fine. I'll do another batch of expansion. So I've got the resources for it. Now, what do I need here? I suppose, again, they really don't like this island. I'm gonna have to toss me down some defenses over here. They're gonna keep driving by and hit me every 10 seconds. Archers, no kind of range. You know what? I don't really have any shore-based defensive. There are no gun turrets that you can put down on this one, which I suppose isn't a huge surprise. Let's see. Where do I want to do my... residential block? Right here will probably work. Woohoo! We got something over here. Let's see if it's a good sized one. Looks like it might be. No, it's just a tiny little pocket island. That's alright. What do we got here? Latrines. Increase health. Well, nothing wrong with some toilets.
What could you possibly require?
Alright, looks like just about everything's discovered now. So I've got this island here that I need to decide if it's worthwhile. This island here, which is another snail island, and then a couple up here. I might take this one just to take that one. Once I turn in Winch's friend, I might have the cash to get it. Do do do.
So look, my friend here's been promised to the Vestals. If they find out she was getting married, the two of them would be buried alive.
Time flies, as do we.
Okay.
That's all well and good, but I don't want my friends to die for it. Anyway, thanks you. Whether you acted for love or for money, please take this small token.
50,000. How do I accept it? Do I have to... Okay, it just eventually shows up. Well, that's nice, because that probably gives me enough to get this island up here. And then I have a nice little power block in this region. There's nothing on this island as far as fertility goes that I need to have. But I could just dedicate this whole damn place to soap production since it's lavender. I could do that. Yeah, this could be my soap island. It's near a map edge, so I can make that work. I do want to move the... Alright, there we are. So, I'm thinking residential block, and then lavender fields, basically the entire other side of the river. 125,000. Not there yet, but I will be soon. I can get that rolling a little bit better once I... Expanding a little bit more. Hats. They need hats. 1 to 2 for the sheep and farming. Beautiful. Nice and tidy, and that'll be feeding into that one, and I'll be good. I've got flax here. And I've just got to decide how many of these I need. Let's do Island Happiness. Let's do a couple service buildings. A well for fire protection, but I need tiles for that, and a watchtower for happiness. That'll work. Since this population's not going to be much bigger than this, at least for a little while, I just want to get each island to the point where it's basically self-sufficient and providing me with a positive income. Doesn't need to be a lot of positive income, but I want it to be making at least some. Like these guys got 13 right now, so they need their basics taken care of. It might be a good place for a warehouse right there at the corner. You know what? Let's run the perimeter like I always do. Leave the stretch closest to the road for other purposes. So I don't have any clothing production on this island yet, but at least my naked people aren't going to be hungry. So a bunch of rampant naked people are bad enough. You don't want naked starving people. That's when things just get weird. Okay, so 1-to-1 for Spinner. Easy peasy. You done? Yep, you're at 60. Alright, so last but not least, just some hats, and they'll be all set. Okay, nice and tidy. Okay. You're good. Main island is stable for now. A little bit of a combat fleet. That one doesn't time out, so I don't gotta rush to it. They want an aqueduct. Okay, I don't think I know how to build that quite yet. $92,000. That one's going to take a little while. All right, let's see. All right, I'm all out of peasants here.
Even if I only buy as a carrot in the market, I'll buy it for me.
Construction of a ship has finished.
Good, good. That's my second one for Albion. There we are. That little block there, give me enough of a Libertus buffer just so that I don't run out of workforce. Let's see here. Rubbled the bathhouse. I need horsies for that one. Hey! Would you kindly stop harassing my explorer ship? That's just rude. He ain't bugging nobody. He's just driving around in circles, checking the world out. We'll send them down here and start clobbering asshole faces boats. Tiles they will need. Alright, so let's get to work here. What you want?
Time to decide.
Ceasar and his honorable associates have chosen you as a lucrative target for attack. That is, unless you pay them in advance. What will you do? Fornicate yourself with a tire iron. So, yes, let's get the fleets together. Assemble the ships. We'll counter this shit goblin wherever he appears and sink his damn boats.
Frankly, I shouldn't have to ask.
Yeah, I'll trade with Winch. Good. 125 for this one. Okay. Now, where was that soap island going to be? This is going to be marble and olives, primarily. Soap island could be top, middle, or bottom corner. Once I get enough for another, the 125, I need to, I want to be at least 150 before I worry about building another island. 277, I'm making money.
Bucket of sardines, dripping with oil, picking me teeth with the bones.
A little bit of expansion. Got more hats. More hats than I need. Porridge is doing good. Clothing is doing good. What I need to start getting is specialists. Oh, I'm going to kill you. I'm going to kill you and I'm going to eat your face. Alright, what you got for me, dude?
People come here to live in it. Just like before.
Is that 664 tons of wood for a nomadic herder? That's a lot of frickin' wood. How the bloody hell would I deliver 664 tons of wood? That's 4 full island loads. Good God. It's got to be a glitch, right? 66 tons of wood, yeah. 64 tons of wood, yeah, fine, sure. 664 tons of wood. That would be something else.
I did not think they would find me in among the weeds of my garden. Ithacus Tarragonus Taurus, at your service.
What? Who are you?
Let us lay out a pactum.
Oh, some other dude. Okay.
Shall we, friend? If that you be. Let us start well together. I myself have few needs. Come to me for any.
You've met Ithacus Tarragonius Taurus, a governor who enjoys humbler pleasures, judging by his coarse attire and grassy fingers. And yet, those eyes have seen it all. How do you wish to respond? Extend a peaceful, respectful greeting.
Blade wiped clean.
Alright. Boats! Combat fleet, where are you?
We stand.
Shit Goblin the Wicked wants a fight. Let's go give him one.
The two-faced god approaches.
Tarragon wants to claim an island. Choose View Island to jump to its location. Well, at least he's nice enough to ask. You want this one? Yeah, go for it, dude. It don't hurt me nothing. Sure.
A boon by Cossus.
Yeah, go for it, dude. Non-aggression, yep.
Good terms.
Trade treaty, yep. This guy seems like a decent enough fella. I don't need to go to war with him. I will not do the defensive treaty right now, though. Because if he turns out to be a warmongering lunatic, I don't want to get
Scant need of
dragged into, don't want to get dragged into a war for him.
Let it be this.
I do.
I welcome it, in fact.
A latrine!
This will keep you from purloining my cabbages.
I don't want your cabbages. Your cabbages are safe from me, good sir. I have been called many things over my years, but I have never been called a cabbage thief. Kill this bastard. Kill him dead. Eat his face. Slap his favorite auntie. No escape for you, you shit clown. No escape for you. You attacked one of my transport boats. So now I'm going to do unspeakable things to you in response. You can't run fast enough. I'm faster than you. There is no escape, you shitbird. No escape. So that should be right out here, so... Tiny shipping boat. Go acquire whatever the heck that was. Alright, how you guys doing? You guys are making me a tidy profit. Since you're going to be mostly that, do I need more? How we looking? Yeah, I could get another olive refinery, it looks like, up here. Only 333 talenta of sardines in storage. Alright, I can work on that. Never have enough sardines. Which island is this again? Brixium. No. There. Now I know which island I'm looking at. Let's see here. So I just want to see just the production of Oliveville. Thank you very much. Supply of 5, need of 3. So I could definitely get another refinery here. I need to ship some more tiles up here. Okay, that I can do.
Waiting for your decree.
Planks are sufficient. Maybe even enough for an expansion. Yes. So what I'll do is...
We stand waiting.
Everything is perfect for the governor's visit.
Railway, Riotor. Festina Lente.
And pick up that. Now these I don't have the dudes for. How about the villa? Nope, I need more horses. So a horse is a horse, of course, of course. Unless, of course, that damn dirty horse is what's keeping me from getting my damn... unless, of course, that dirty horse is what keeps me from clearing rubble. Capua Nova. Alright, let's see. Pinna Nobilis. You will eventually be my Snail Island. Can also do a small amount of lavender. But you've been attacked repeatedly, so this guy, Pinna Nobilis, is gonna have Ares. Because I might actually need to build a fortress up here eventually. Actually, let's see. Minerva. Increased production of clothing. Additional knowledge from all residences. Epona. Increased production. Okay, so I don't need her. Don't have Cernunos yet. Don't need that. Passive trade is more profitable. Need to unlock him. Increased production and divine knowledge. Cheaper troopers. Reduced upkeep if I want to start cranking out I mean, at this point I might as well just go with Ceres, because at least she's pretty solid across the board. So you guys are all set now? Sorted and spiffy. Good, good, good. Now let me see. Can I? I can. We'll get them a latrine on one side of the road. And I might be able to get something else on the other. Watchtower may be right there. Yeah, that'll work. But I do need more, okay, so that's... Alright, so that house right there is not going to work. hell was that? You sunk my ship, you dirty, rotten scoundrel. Well, that is a frickin' quingereem. That's packing a little more firepower than I am, that's for damn sure. I do not have access to those big ugly bastards quite yet.
Watch your back, Governor.
Non-aggression treaty. Trade treaty.
Trying to be a hero king, boy. Doubt you'll be remembered for much. Besides being as mad as a fox.
Well, that's just not very nice.
Mock me all you like, old knave, but I am a king.
Oh, those two are bickering. I thought he was talking to me for a second. I was like, you shitty little shit goblin. I will eat your entire family. Okay, let's see here. Alright, so my olive oil is finally cranking out at good quantity. You're making me a tidy sum. Almost got the first batch ready to go back to the main island. 23 more, and you'll be good. They need more fish and bread. Fish and bread, bread and fish. Fish and bread and bread and fish and fish and bread. Yep, they need more fish. Supplies of everything else are sufficient. If I can get them bread, I'll get them bread. I'll do their own bread and their own basic necessities on this island. And we'll need to expand this eventually. Alright, you're almost done. Now let's see if I can get bread for you yahoos. I think wheat is another universal fertility. I don't think I need to have a special island for wheat. 2 of those for one of those. So let's see.
You want some skewer, mate? It's fresh.
Good. What is this? Oh, river slot. That's right. Grain mill. Need more tiles. And then a bakery. And how is my... Do I have clay or coal here? I don't know if I do have coal here. Yes. Plenty. Perfect. So once I get some tiles up here, I can get my clay production running. What could you possibly require? I require tiles. I'm going to run them out to all my outlying islands so I don't have to set up production lines for them there. Now eventually I will offshore my production of all heavy industries from my main island, and it'll just become a massive residential paradise. But that's going to take a little bit of time. It's going to take a little bit of time to get all that up to running. I'm going to get my first batch of soap ready to go back to the New World, though. A new treaty is available. Request defensive pact. Don't need it. Yeah, I don't need a... No, it's screwed. I'll go a defensive pact with this dude.
So eager? Very well.
He seems to be probably more peaceful than the others, so... Like, she wants a defensive pact too. But... I'd like to see...
One of your cities is at risk of a great fire.
I'd like to see how they feel towards each other. Because I don't want to go into a defensive compact with her if she's going to in turn go over and attack dude, for example. Okay.
Waiting for your decree.
Oh yeah, my soap production is going quick. Good, good. Alright, so olive oil production is pretty much where I need it to be. We'll get some small civilians. Just ores. Ores and cargo is enough. And this ship will just be there to run olive oil back and forth from that island to this one. And just a one-way journey. So while I'm waiting, might as well get everything else still sorted. These guys are doing good. Yeah, you guys need tiles. They're on the way. Eventually, they'll get here. How about you guys? You guys are doing just fine at 205. All your needs are met. And you guys are rolling nice as well. So let's see. Sturgeons and Sandarak, whatever the bloody hell Sandarak is. I think and I am going to go for this one here. I'm going to send my combat fleet here and take that island before anybody else jumps on it, and then this will be a dedicated soap producer soon. I think. Is it already connected to a road? It is. Actually, I don't know. It might be. So one of those will be good for two of these. So I'll just pull up those right next door. Okay, yeah, he's not quite. There we are. Okay. So that'll get these guys the bread they need. More bread means more productivity. Good. That'll keep this place up and running nicely. I'll probably upgrade this neighborhood as well. Probably this one over here also, but not immediately. work nicely. Give me exactly the stuff I need. You need an upgrade, though. Excellent, excellent. Alright, another research done. So what else do we got? Reservoirs. Replanting. Latin research. Cult of Cernunnos. Funeral Games of Tailtian. Repair cranes could definitely come in handy, and at 4,800 that'll be done in a minute, maybe two. Okay, so let's do more. Always gonna need more. Never-ending supply of olives here, so I'll toss out another stack of fields here. Just about. Beautiful. First batch is ready to go. To the old world, to Albion we go. To Beta. Farewell. What are you people whining about? I'm sending you your damn olive oil. Stop writing, or I'll bludgeon you severely. Why are you writing? You're frickin' happy. You're extremely happy. Why are you writing? Must I stomp on your face? Must I eat your dogs? Cease your tomfoolery. Cease your tomfoolery this very moment. A little low on cockles. Should be able to acquire more cockles, though. Cockles! Where are you, cockles? Find me a place for some cockles. Right there will do.
Let's get around the table.
Arthur's offering me a treaty. What you want, weirdo? What you want, you crazy dude? Break treaty. No interest in that. Don't need a loan. Don't need a gift. And I certainly don't need to declare war on him. Yep, there we go. He's fine. I can leave him be for now. You are 8K. You'll be done very quickly. Axe bearers. Okay, good. So that was intentional, because I wanted to. I had offshored my silver production from here, and I just wanted to burn through my last of my stockpiles of silver ore. It looks like that happened. Good. So no more silver mines.
Hard at work here, don't you worry.
I can take some of these tiles and some of these concrete back when my ship gets here with all the olive oil. Cragmore, Beta, and Hibernia. Yep, let's head on over here. Well, put it the hell out. What's wrong with you? And these are 125. Okay, so right there should do. And I'm at over 150, so I'll still have 25k to do building. And as before, industrial goes this way. Right to there. Perfect. What you want, dude? Pay for it. 5k. Yep. Have a festival. Frolic. Frolic, I say. Frolic. Alright, so let's see what we got back here. Little tiny fella, you're going to do a supply run over to the new island, and then I'll have you start your oil delivery. Alright, military is going well. Can't get these dudes because I choiced myself out of it. Civics doing just fine. Same difference here. Cult of Cernos. Officium permits. Increases the number of disease-fighting teams patrolling the streets. 3,600, that's not a bad thing. To build one more shrine of any kind. And then over here we got economics, so let's go. Safe havens, more building. But before that I gotta get the fish. Produce even without a macro population, okay. Alright, so all in all, doing pretty good, doing pretty good. They've got just enough bread to sustain themselves, that's all they need. What is going on here? Oh, well, everything's on fire, so that would be part of the problem. Generally speaking, you want to avoid everything being on fire, just you know, as a precaution. Having your city on fire is not a great idea. You're already here. You're moving nice. You've got a pretty good speed to you, little ship. You're getting where I need you to get, and you're getting there quick. And let's get these guys a fire watch as well, just to make sure nobody explodes into violent fire. We didn't start the fire. It was always burning. That'll work right there. That should work there, that should work there, and that should work there. Perfection, perfection. That should be all the residential I need for this island, maybe even more than I need. So that once I get access to them, once I figure out what the bloody hell I need these orcs for, or once I figure out how to get these what I need these snails for, I can start producing. I'm gonna unassign her Because I don't need her just sitting here. I can put her in my flagship. We stand waiting. You guys are set and stable. Don't got to worry about you right now. My two largest islands here are basically completely self-sufficient, which is very nice, very nice. Garrulous Fox. I don't know if I need the brooches back in Latium or not, but I'll take some of this. Yeah, I'll take a stack of building supplies back there. Alright, let's go see what dude wants to do up here. I got my fleet.
Fancy taking some more little low bellies off my hands? I don't think they're biters. Good on you, and good luck.
We stand waiting.
I should be able to win this fight without too much difficulty at all. I dramatically outperform him. Oh yeah.
Nice work. Those were our least confident sailors. Next up, we've got some people who've seen a boat before. I should probably note how you hold the reins.
Don't bother me any. I can train this dude's fleets to work. If there's a third round, I'll let my dudes heal up before I jump right into it.
Oh, that didn't quite go as well as I hoped. Well, never mind. Can I ask, what do you think we could be doing better?
Need more ships. He's clearly struggling with this whole naval warfare thing. You could offer some words of advice before the next wave. Yes. Manx organized these mock battles to train up his naval capacities, but he's learned nothing so far except the taste of defeat. You could give him some hints before the next wave, although that will make things harder for you. Strength in numbers. Expertise is key. Quality over quantity. He's a small island on the asshole edge of nowhere, so having a ton of ships is probably beyond him. But the ships he does have, he can train them to be better.
Proper training, eh? Well, I can see your point. Might be worth a shot.
So, before that happens, I'll spend a little bit of time letting my dudes heal up. Come back and wrap it up in a bit. No point in jumping right into another fight. Okay, so takes care of that. Let's head on over here and get to work building up this island, building up Soapville. I've already got Oliveville, so I might as well get Soapville too. Come on. House. I require houses. Houses are necessary for the minions. The minions do not live on the streets. They require housing of some flavor or another. 6. You dirty, rotten, goat-licking, camel-jockey squid ticklers. Didn't go orderly. You're supposed to go orderly. You're supposed to line up perfectly. But no. You had to friggin' screw it up, so you had to throw the whole damn thing off by one square. Now it is hideous and terrible, and now I'll have to sacrifice somebody's favorite auntie. Alright, so takes care of that. 6 fish. They require fish. And then they require porridge, and then they require pants. A decent pair of pants. Alright, and you head up there. And you will be in charge of the local olive oil distribution. Let's do you here.
One of your cities is at risk of a great fire.
Your face is at risk of a great fire. Fish and porridge are good. Right up there. 1 to 1. More hemp. Everybody loves hemp, especially the damn dirty druggies. Good. So that takes care of the food and the clothing. Just this last little stack here. Nice and tidy. Winch, what do you want from me? Renew ceasefire. Yeah. I'll stick to being at peace with her. If I don't have to kick the crap out of her, I'll avoid kicking the crap out of her.
Good. That's good enough for me.
Okay.
Are we afraid the Emperor will find out? The less you have, the harder you defend it.
Yeah, let's get it done.
I'll be watching you.
Let's get a nice little peace treaty completely squared away with her.
I fear you have been overtaken by a barbarian sensibility.
Oh, shut your whore mouth. I'll beat you with a tire iron. Okay, so that takes care of that and that. Got my tier 1 stuff all squared away here. Now I can move into soap production on a large scale. This is all done by... Oh, no, I need a little bit of higher tier dudes here. Not a huge amount, though. When I tell you to build it... That's just annoying. Won't build it straight. Wants me to build a frickin' cockeyed road. Well, fine then. Just be that way. To there. And then... a little bit farther up. And all the way out to here. Okay, now I can start layering in my massive supply of soap production all the way out here. But I am going to need to expand my residences a little bit more before then. Who now? Why do you always attack me? Why? Why? Why must you pick a fight with me? Can't we all just get along? Can't we all be friends?
As do we.
Now, eventually, I'm going to want him to be able to run these.
Now listen here. The wrath of the sword is not easily stayed. If you
I'm going to be... I want him to be able to run back and forth with deliveries of olive oil to my main island. But he is not set up to survive combat in the slightest. So... I'll let him heal up and then I'll establish the route. I might have to end up parking my fleets in the area or even assigning him a couple escorts. He's going to be quick. So... I should be able to outrun the majority of the trouble he's going to find himself in. And yeah, get that one too. Why not? I'll go ahead and get it set up now because... Create a trade route here to here. You will load olives or load olive oil here, and you will unload it here. I don't think I need anything going the other way right now. I can just do a standard olive oil run one direction. If I need to alter that later, I can. Yes, I know how to do a trade route. Thank you very much. You wait for goods and wait to unload. So that way it'll just continuously run with full loads. I'm about to say, you better stop and wait, because you don't have a full load yet. You better wait for one. You better. Do I have enough? I do. Financial situation's doing okay. Very soon, Soap Island will be good to go. But I will need to get more planks out here in relatively short order. Because at least part of that soap production is going to require tier 2 workers. So... right here. That's a good place as any to park a combat fleet. Almost ready. Now let's see if that first shipload has arrived here. I think it has. Yep, there we are. First batch olive oil in Old World, New World, wherever the bloody hell you want to call this place. I will eventually be setting up a production run. I don't think they actually... no. I'm not seeing anything here that needs to go back. Eventually, the cheese will. Eventually, they'll want cheese back in Rome. So let me see. Ooh. Wait a minute. I can't build cheese here. Let me take a look. Because if I come over here... I can see that one of the things they want eventually is cheese. Yeah, these can't be produced in this province. The wine can, though. I've got grapes here. I think I've got honey here. I think honey can go anywhere. Now, do I have grapes anywhere but my main? Yeah, I could do wine and olive oil on this island. And eventually marble. I might be able to have enough. Yeah, it's not a small island. I should be able to have enough to do both. Crank out all the olive oil and crank out all the wine I need here. Supply and demand is just about perfectly balanced. Alright, let's see if I got anything else I can buy right now. I already got Neptune, already got Ceres, already got Ares, already got almost everything in Tier 1, Tier 2. Who are you? A governor portrait. I don't give a damn about governor portraits. Why are you wasting my time? Why are you wasting my time? Okay. That's just banners. I can paint my boat. Ornamental trees. Prettier villas. I mean, none of this is actual stuff that helps me. Yeah, none of these actually customize the paved parts of your cities. Cobbled mosaic. Statue of a lion. Alright, let's see what I've got for Albion. Maybe I have a little more over here that I can actually make use of. Yeah, it's just more skins. That basically just unlocks him so I don't have to research him. That's all that does. So yeah, nothing there that's of immediate significance. That will do. You are going there. You are doing nothing. But this should be your last delivery, and then you can head home. Alright, so at least 3 of my outlying islands got some tiles. So that should be good. Got a good stack of concrete here. I can start doing some renovations. First up on those renovations is going to be new roads. Because the roads extend the length of all my service buildings, so everything's a wee bit more within range. Everything moves a little quicker. Do 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 do.
Your people are ailing.
Well, tell them to knock it off. I've got 13, so... Right there. Alright. Oh, Lord, that fire safety. That fire safety leaves a lot to be desired. It's my tile production that's doing it.
Dear, the stores are overflowing.
Yep, it's the tile production. Fire safety -2, because I've got 4 of these. So let me see. Okay. Safe Havens is moving up. Beautiful, beautiful. Plus 25 from the... That's basically free workforce, which is always nice. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Drainage. Actual toughness for my archers. Oh, man portable scorpions. Nice, nice. And catapults.
Has started in your city.
Space for the displaced. Ben Balin reports that a Roman city in a neighboring province has suffered a devastating flood. The Imperial Court and the Senate have sent queries to nearby governors who might take in refugees. We could help our brethren if you so choose, but it will strain city services, your advisor says. Will you take in refugees? Let's see, what do we got? How many? Population +6, happiness -2, health -2, consumption +40% for 4 hours. Cragmore. Screw it.
Only time will tell.
They are my own people. I shall aid my people. If they were foreign refugees, they could drown in the ocean. But since they're my people, I will help them. Now let's see. Do I want to do debating? Because I would need for this,
There is a
I need tier 3.
in one of your cities.
I need tier 3 to make the wine. to do everything up to that point, I can get away with what I got. What the heck happened here? A bunch of sick people. Mercator's workforce, yeah, it's because everybody's sick. There's not an immediate fix for that, but it'll resolve itself sooner or later. Don't have the tiles I need to build it here, so should have a auto trader. You are auto trading. You're not doing anything, so tiles. I need tiles. These guys have tiles. I believe they have tiles. They do, but they don't produce them here, so we'll come down here where they do produce them. Leave my ships alone, you dirty, rotten scoundrels. Stop trying to bully my boats. No one likes a boat bully. So I will come up here and I will kick the crap out of your silly little slaver ships. Safe havens was discovered. Beautiful, beautiful. Alright, so I can either try to get tier 3 on this island,
Gives me peace of mind that my husband wears a warm hat.
or I can make all the ingredients here and ship them to one of my islands that has tier 3s to do the actual wine creation. Pondering, 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 pondering. Now, it wouldn't be super difficult to get it here. They just need soap, garum, and fuck off. Yeah, you done now? Yeah, jackass. I will absolutely decorate the seafloor with your corpses if you continue trying to cause me trouble. Okay, so let me see. I might actually have there we go, sandals. I can get a good stack of them up there. And what else did they need? It was garum. Garum. Sandals and garum. Garum and sandals. You gonna go the hell away now? I'm gonna leave my little trade routes alone, you slavery bitches? Because if you don't, I will eat your children. Okay. I could do soap here, but it's a little too small. Yeah, this island again is just going to be mostly. It's going to be mostly snails. Once I figure out what the bloody hell I need snails for. And once I figure out what the bloody hell I need Sandarak for. Let's see if dude has any missions for me. Well, he's pretty well. Oh, he's very well defended. He's got double walls. This dude is suspiciously well defended. Yeah, he's got 3 layers of defenses. From the north and south, at any rate. And he's got a spearman encamped here. Interesting, interesting. So if I wanted to get in good with you, you need wattle and daub.
The people here to take care of each other.
But I don't have any wattle and daub at the moment. Alright, so what I need is I need more higher tier stuff. So need more of these yahoos.
And prove a stupendous sight. This may be worth your attention.
To distribute water, you need an aqueduct source and a mountain slot. The aqueduct itself will also an aqueduct cistern that will distribute the water to its vicinity. The water can only be distributed downhill. Choose a mountain slot high enough to transport the water to the lower part of the island. Water is a limited resource. All buildings around a cistern benefiting from the aqueduct will consume water. Check the aqueduct menu when you can manage water consumption. So, on this island, highest elevation mountain slots. I'm thinking that might work. No, that's relatively shallow. Maybe this one?
What is truth without virtue, and virtue without truth? Yes, Lucius.
It looks like I don't have a ton of high altitude mines on this island. I mean, if there was one up here, that'd be wonderful, but it looks like on this island, all of them are relatively low-lying. This one, and the one across the way, and the one... That one does look like it might be the tallest, but it's through all the ruins. So that one looks to be same height or lower than where I am right now.
The tree is calling. Can you cover for me?
That one as well might work. So I'm thinking... Yeah, I'm thinking this one will have to be where I go with the aqueduct.
I have seen hard deals struck.
No, she seems to be a little warmongery.
Set whimsy and fancy aside, Governor.
A new aqueduct shall be built in another province of the Empire. The Empire requests you deliver your part of the construction material required for this huge undertaking. Concrete. Okay. 175 tons of concrete in an hour and a half.
No messing around.
That I should be able to accommodate. I just need to get one of my ships here relatively quickly to pick it up. So that is going to delay my plan for this concrete. So I'm going to send him back here and grab the 160 I need here, since he's already got 100 on board. And the shoes and the garum for these folk. Okay. So I'll get the Emperor's mission taken care of first, because he's the Emperor. It's kind of the way things go. And then I can worry about getting my stuff taken care of. Upgraded walls, upgraded archers, upgraded legionaries. I'm trying to be the nice guy, so I probably don't need too much of a heavy military presence. So I'm going to continue pushing down the civic tree and economic trees. You guys are nice. Steady. Not a whole heck of a lot going up over here. Now this island would be real easy. I would just put the aqueduct here or here, because these are obviously the highest ones. That one even more so. It would be nice if you could click on it and it gave you some sort of altitude indicator, so you could just click on the island and find out which one had the highest, which one was the highest for the deployment of the aqueduct, but that's a relatively minor complaint. Alright, how about you? You need a shipment of wooden tiles. I can do that for long. So let's go fire suppression and health, since that residential area is going to need to be pretty big once I start cranking soap out. Plus 39. Yep, I'm all out of specialists here. $175 tons of concrete. That'll take me 4 slots if I want to deliver it all at once.
Cat that made me a free cat.
Okay, good. Yeah, I probably don't want to get these guys a fire suppression for too much longer. Who is whining? Oh, it's Cragmore again. Cease your nonsense, Cragmore. I've got 1,001 things to do. I don't need your damn drama. Bunch of whiny little sissies. Alright, I got 100 tons here, got 24 more there. I'm going to need a little while longer to get the concrete together for the Emperor. I'll just have to send 2 ships over once it's ready to go. Let me check my supplies of assorted materials. I might be able to get another concrete foundry down. Yes, I can. Alright. And it takes the shirted weirdos. And right there, work. Okay. So I'll probably actually end up needing 2, because they're kind of slow. Okay, good, good. Everything is coming together nicely. Can't instantly fix this one. Okay, good, good. This one will be another one where it's very easy to get the aqueduct rigged. I'll just run it from right there. It's just the center island here. It's kind of hard to figure out which one of these is the highest mountain slot, and I'm thinking it's this one. I have 6 options. And these all appear to be relatively close to each other in height. I'm thinking it's... yeah, of all of them, I'm thinking this one back here in the back might be the highest. And I will get that once I get the other need for my, once I get the other need for my concrete sorted out. Get the Emperor happy with me. 175. Yep, slowly, slowly, slowly getting more and more. Let's see. Well, since I've got to wait, so while I'm waiting, I'll go ahead and get another shipment moved out. Let's see, how much would I need to rig here for a single run of wine? So 130, 45, so 2 of those, 1 of those, and then 45. 211. Relatively simple, relatively straightforward. But I need concrete. So no point in getting it up and running quite yet. You know, while I'm waiting, twiddling my thumbs, I can go up here and get this last mission done, or I think what's the last mission? For Dude. Because my ships should be fully repaired by now. Back to glorious combat! Into battle! Alright, let's see it. Alright, let's go. Move out of position of one of them so I can fight them one at a time. I might actually lose these guys because they're not maneuvering as well as I'd like them to. Yeah, I'll lose one of mine.
You know, I really thought we might at least win one of these. Wada's Corsairs have menaced these waters since I was a little boy. If we can't even win a mock battle, what hope do we have against the Bane of Albion herself? I think we'll scrap the Navy idea. Stick to horses, like my mum always said.
You sissy. What, was I supposed to let you win?
Managed to learn a thing or two from you, even if I'm not likely to captain a ship anytime soon. Thanks for the help, Governor.
So. Okay, the rest of the soap can go back. Anno takes some concrete back because since I'm not actively building here, I can take it to where it's needed. Baked Linguini Home Channel has rated the stream. Good Thursday evening, Baked Linguini and Raiders. Playing a little bit more Anno 117 tonight. Nice, relaxing Roman-era city builder. For a nice, relaxing Thursday evening.
We stand waiting.
Let's see. Good evening, good evening. Let's see. Let's see. Well, this island is doing pretty good for right now. Just need to get rid of the last of that concrete that the Emperor wants. Yeah, it shouldn't take too long. He's looking at you. All right, so and some soap and garum for these guys. That'll keep them running for a bit. Other than that, they're mostly self-sufficient now.
You can hear all
Eventually I will be
the
upgrading them to tier 3,
streets away.
but that's going to take concrete, and for now, all my concrete's got to go to the Emperor. Who the hell is just sending a random fleet sailing by? Oh, dude. Got a frickin' war fleet just wandering past my island. That's alright, I'm on good terms with that dude. Hopefully he doesn't decide he wants to smash up my poor little baby fleet. You know what? I can probably get him 56 tons of sails. I think I have that. I do.
Neptune's finest! Ready!
But what I don't have is a ship that can carry it. Let me see here. This will take me another 55 of my farmers, which would be most of them. You know what? I'm not in combat right now. I probably don't need another warship.
Waiting for your decree!
Alright, so let me see if it'll let me turn it in batches. So I do need to bring it here.
As do we.
And I believe it was this island, or the other one was. Have a good stream. Thank you, Baked Linguini. I hope you had a good stream too this evening.
Salve, Praetor.
Should be nice and quiet this evening. Probably be back to something slightly more violent tomorrow night. I wonder, do anything here actually need to go back? I suppose I could send some brooches, but I'll send some sausage. Why the hell not? I don't know if my folks need sausage back in Ladium, but if not, they'll have some anyways. Let's see
We've
here.
some new old men with some new old stories in that Grammaticus. It's a change.
You want amphora?
20 denarii for this. Any less and I'd be sparing my own goat.
That sounds like a euphemism for something. I probably don't want to watch her spear her own goat. Probably. Alright, so we can probably... Alright, you're already there. Deliver to a trader who represents the infantry 175 tons of concrete. That's got that first batch done. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so it will allow me to do it bit by bit. I don't gotta deliver it all in one go. Okay. Yep, you are stable. I don't really need to do anything with you right now. Same goes for here. Making me a little bit of money. Completely self-sufficient. Don't need to worry about you at all. So... Don't need the sturgeon yet. Don't need the Sandarak for anything at the moment. So I'm just going to keep on waiting. Waiting for my supplies to build. Why are you prohibited? You shouldn't be prohibited. Must have clicked a button randomly. So let me see here. Supplied, good. Alright, I do need more tunics and more hats. Who dares? Oh, it's that clown's frickin' Raider 2 again. That's fine, I can outrun him. Until I get back to my fleet. Now this is a little odd, I shouldn't be having any issue with tunics or hats. That seems a little strange. Alright, so one of my tunic producers must have had some problem. I have a fire maybe somewhere, burned a couple of them down. No, I'm not producing what I need to be producing. Alright, well, that's an easy enough fix. Primarily a industrial area up here. Might need to invest in another expansion. Nah, warehouse is doing fine. 100% efficiency. Just gotta wait for 25 more. And then the good emperor will get off my damn back about it. Slows things down a little bit, having to give him all that concrete, but I could do some missions for Dude here. Collect 4 crates in 30 minutes. I could probably pull that off. Flagship! Flagship, I need to see where the crates are. And as long as they're not scattered too much all over the damn place, I can go get them all. Alright, so we got 3, 4. Alright, so we've got 2 relatively close to each other. And then 2 way down south by him. Okay, that's easy enough to deal with. And my command ship is nice and fast, so peer-to-peer trading. $220,000. That's going to take a little while. Water consumption by 20%. 64. That one's easy enough. Oh heck, we already got one. Nice, nice, nice. Need tiles and wood here. Tiles and wood I have plenty of both right down here. I can send tiles and wood there. Just as long as I don't send them. I'm not going to be able to send them any concrete for now. But a shipload of tiles and wood I can do. 2 more. Hurry up! Hurry up! have other things I want to do with my damn concrete other than give it to the damn Emperor, but the sooner I get this damn mission done, the sooner the damn mission is done, damn it. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, almost there, almost there. I'll keep my dude running while I'm waiting. So that one there, that one there. That one there I'll be first. Go, command ship, go! Do command ship things. Alright, soap production is doing good. Looks like I can get even more concrete here. Let's see. Yeah, I have exactly as much silica as I need, but I'm overproducing limestone, so one more concrete producer would be fine. But I've got the 25 that I need, so let's go get it done. Go! He's on his way. Got 2 different missions I'm working on right now. I wonder if my exploration ship survived. I think it did. Almost done. If I'm going to be doing all my soap production here, I'm going to need a large population. Because it's another one of those resources that's needed in both regions. So I'm going to need a bunch of people to do it. No! The house is off by 1 square. No! Whatever shall I do? Reduce my entire city to rubble to have a house off by 1 square. Why? Why, you damnable road? Why did you do this tomfoolery? I will beat you with a tire iron. Okay, so with that wee bit sorted, my boat should be right here, ready to turn in the last of this.
Could have used a dozen like you in the age. Tell you that.
Good, good. Keep the Emperor nice and happy with me. One less fight I've got to deal with later on. Now, I believe soap is a tier 2. So I will need some of these folk for the actual soap production. But the growing of the lavender and the raising of the pigs is all done by standard minions. But the charcoal, the renderer, and the lavender, the charcoal, the renderer, and the soap maker are all tier 2s. So, mackerel, do not have mackerel here, so that's not going to be any garum for them. First things first, I can get them bred though.
There is a shortage of workforce in one of your cities.
Of course there are. We stand waiting. Alright, what you want? Yeah. Still don't need to fight her. Trying to be the nice guy. Trying to be the peaceful person. Trying not to murder the crap out of too many random people. Alright, so we got the grain mill. The grain would probably come in handy in a grain mill. Those two things usually go together fairly well. And then one of those to one of those. So 2, 1, 2 is what I need. I'm not going to need a ton of it because I'm not going to have a ton of these guys on this island. These tier 2 workforce is going to be mostly tier 1s for the soap production. I'm just going to need some. So I want to make sure I've got the bread and got the other basics for them. I'm not going to get the, probably not going to bother with the full production line. Like I'm probably not going to have Grammaticus, Assus's here. But that should sort that. That's a house. That's not what I wanted to build way the hell up there. A random house all the way up there? No, what I wanted to build up there was a warehouse. Alright, dude. You're almost done. Got 20 minutes left to get this last one. Go, go, go. Concrete slowly trickling in again, back up to 19, which is good. Pigs, mackerel, garum, bread. Wonder if there's a third region. Maybe that's where my cheese is made. Cannot be provided in this province. I think the oxes are in Albion. But when I go to Albion, there's no option to start setting up that production line. I go over here to my tier 3s, there's no cheese. Tier 2s, there's no cheese. Tier 1s, no cheese. So, where, oh where, do I make my cheese? Where, oh where? Oh, where, oh where? Do I make my cheese? It's a cheese conspiracy, I tell you. Someone is hiding the cheese. Scoundrels that they are. Alright, so that should be all the wheat I need, so just about everything else here can be lavender for the soap. And of course pig farms, renderers, and a small amount of charcoal kilns.
There are signs of public unrest
Why? Why are you people whining about now? Public unrest. I mean, your happiness is over 100. What are you pissy about? Fine, I'll get you a Custodia. I don't suspect you need a Custodia for whatever damn reason, but you'll get one anyways. These peasants are revolting! The peasants are revolting! Oh, you are perfectly situated to not have a road connection. All right. They probably do with a Medici. They have a Medici. Yeah, right there. Okay. I don't know what you guys are so whiny about, but I'll get you fixed up here in a minute.
One is hoarse with gratitude.
All right, now it's time to start getting some work done on that aqueduct. Let's see here. We got a cistern for the distribution. Well, yep, that's not a huge surprise. Until I clear these damn ruins, I'm not going to be able to get it to where I need it. Yeah, like I said, not a huge surprise. I figured that would happen. But I got it ran most of the way. Now I just need to clear these out. To clear this out, I would need more horses. Horses, I believe, are New World only, Albion only. So... need to find somewhere that's got ponies for me. Ponies there, but she took it because she's a dirty, rotten scoundrel. You have ponies right there. You're not amazing, but you're not tiny. How about this slightly bigger one? You got ponies for me? No. Do I have beavers? I do have beavers. Do I have saltwort? I do have saltwort. So yeah, if I want to get ponies, I'm going to have to come up here and take this island here. Runlet. No, wait. This little one, just north of me. Or the same size one there. Yeah, the big ones don't have ponies. So yeah, it's going to be that one right there. Timetiwil. That's alright. So I'm going to send me a boat to Timetiwil and see how long it's going to, or how much it's going to cost me to get me some horses. Because if I can't take that island, I'll have to say goodbye to the horses. Goodbye, horses.
Even at the College of Pontiffs.
Okay. Ruins are being rebuilt. Dude, we have a fire thing right here. Why are you not out doing anti-fire things? You have a freaking fire patrol right here. Go do something. Do it now! What are you waiting for? Do it now! Ah! Can't do the Arnie voice. Destroys the throat. Eventually, I'll be paving over the entirety of this island's road network. But that is going to take a little while. Do, 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 do. But you won't.
You decide than I.
Which island? Because if it's an old world, yeah, I don't need this one. You're welcome to it, dude.
Aeolus favor you.
Your ally urges you. You see, this is why I never get into defense pacts. Because I don't want to fight her. But I also don't want to break my treaty with the dude. Screw it. I don't want to get sucked into a friggin' war I don't need to be involved in. I shouldn't have signed the defense treaty. Oh. Done. Cult of Mercury, more. Yeah, I figured he would do that. He was not going to be happy with me for ending that treaty, but at least I'm hoping he won't declare war on me over it. Should have never signed that treaty in the first place, damn it. I never do. All the Anno games, I don't sign defensive pacts. I don't do it in friggin' Civilization either, because it's just a waste of damn time. You don't want to get sucked into defending someone. They're starting fights for no damn reason. Alright, so I got 35 dudes here without building a single structure. Let's see what I need to start acquiring horses. So I don't have access to horses right now, which is mildly annoying. But I at least have the island, so I can get them once the opportunity presents itself. I'm thinking I just need to get a bunch more tier 3s to unlock it. So got a nice batch right there. Okay, so there are Albion aqueducts. And you wish battle? I shall give you one, you dirty rotten scoundrel. Maybe I can buy horses from her. What's that probability? Not much of a probability. Run him down! Finish him off! Kick his ass! Slay him!
What a pity.
You an enemy? No, you're a winch. Planks. Ah, we got another one come through here. Run him to ground.
Waiting for your decree.
Now let's see if we can upgrade to get a little bit more storage capacity here.
What could you possibly require?
Okay, so
Time flies, as do we. Farewell, Praetor.
there we are. I wonder if these tier 3s here do require those silver trinkets from the old world. Well, beyond. They want their wine, they want their cheese, they want amphora, and they want some silly ass marvel. Togas, and okay, they do eventually want brooches.
As a young tribune for Servius, I set up ballistae all along the river Renus. Those barbarians that moved would catch a boat.
Okay. What prompted that particular flavor of jabber from you? Alright, so, tier 3s. I'm guessing I just need more of you. So, of course, that's all tier 2s. Oh, we got a little bit of a... Oh, this road got doubled up, damn it. Okay, so there we are. So I'm just about at the extent I can run this direction, so what I'll do is... instead of running verticals, I'll run one more horizontal through here. And that should get all of that taken care of. So it looks like the majority of my residential areas' roads are upgraded. A couple more stragglers. But yeah, that's the majority of them. 6 more. Okay. That'll just about do it for now. Another shrine. Reservoirs. Can't make use of the reservoirs right now, but that's something that once I get everything else cleared, I'll be able to. Wine and cheese. Amphora. I should actually have amphora production in the Albion region. Resin and clay. I believe that's actually here. No, it's being produced here and shipped down there. That's right. Should have a nice stack of amphora right here. Yep. Cranking out nicely. Looking at mud and resin. Do I have enough of both? Resin, yes. Mud, yes. Okay. Now, how are my amphora stocks doing here? Full. Pentacounter! I'm gonna take me some amphora back to the New World. Back to Alpha. Am I blind? Where the hell are my amphora? There we are. So I still got no cheese here, and I still got no, yeah, still got no cheese, still got no, ponies. Alright, might be just about time to start production of wine up here. Oh, for frack's sake. Will you kindly just stop shooting at my dudes? Would you kindly cease? I will sink more of you if I have to. Not do it without feeling bad, even. Alright, so chunko tier 2s here. Let's see if I can get some tier 3s. Yes, I can. Okay, they want the Bengals and they want the togas now. So that's where the snails come into it. And that's where the flax comes into it. The manufacture of togas. Theater. Let's see. I might be able to get a theater down here. What would be a good... Okay. Well... If I want it to be centrally located, and I do, I can probably empty out this area right here. If I wanted to move my tavern and my market, I could do the theater right here.
It gives me peace of mind that my husband wears a warm hat.
These brooches really are quite nice, provided they're worn in a civilized way.
And good. That should work nicely. Now this should, again, fit right there in the center. Beautiful. Good, good, good. So now this entire region can be turned over to high-tier dudes. Now that they got their first theater. Now let me see here. I think that resin is only Albion. Nope, nope, nope. I can actually have resin there too. And there. So I can do Amphora here. You know what? The more I look around, the more I dig into it, the more it looks like this island's going to end up being incredibly important. It's already my oil, my olive oil. And it's going to be my wine. And it looks like it might end up being my... resin for my amphoras. Now this island down here also does have resin, and it's primarily just going to be snails. I think the snails are going to be coastal. Yes. So if the snails are coastal, I can do resin and amphora here. And then I just need some mud. Okay, so yeah, I need a river slot for clay. This island has no rivers. This island does have rivers, so yeah, looks like amphora are going to be here too. This is going to be a very busy island. Busy, busy, busy island. So let's see. 2 of these for one of those. So I need 2 resin tappers, 2 potters. And let's get way the heck out here. Oh, they can't plant, so they need... Alright, so these ones are going to be a little bit of a pain in the butt. Gonna have to find some heavily forested locations. Oh, I was already making resin here. Not perfectly, but...
The necessary materials haven't reached us.
Well, why the hell not? Get to work, you lazy bums. Oh yeah, I'm already doing amphora here. Okay, cool. Good, I beat myself to it. That could have probably been worded a little bit better. Let's see here. Alright, so I've already got 3 of those, 2 of those. So I actually probably already have the clay, don't need more. More clay is never a bad thing. Alright, so I've already got amphora here, so that's fine.
In your city.
Where and why? Up here. Because of course, because of course. Okay. Alright, so amphora is good here. Olive oil is good here. I will need to run another production line delivering both. Probably this I can adjust, and it can do both amphora and there we go. Let's see. Concrete. I need a shipload of concrete down here before I can get the wine up and running. Why are you here? What do you want?
Governor, you have to do something. That rotten Syracuse has captured one of my ancillae. She sang to me when I was tiny. Please, you have to help her.
Oh, fine, fine, fine.
I don't know where she is, but she must be on one of Syracuse's ships. Help me find her.
If
Get sold off to Minerva knows where.
Minerva knows where. So, first things first, it's going to mass the fleet. And then I'll go find her. This one doesn't appear to be timed either, so.
What could you possibly require?
What could you possibly require? Some garum, some sandals, and some concrete. That is what I could possibly require. What could you possibly require? So, once I get the concrete up here, I can get the wine. Once I get the wine, I can level up my main island some more. And soon, very soon, I shall be offshoring all my soap production to here and make my main island nice and pretty. What are you guys whining about?
Fire from dying away.
Oh, that's right. You need charcoal. And you have charcoal, but you don't have anywhere to take it. Nowhere to take the charcoal. How dare you shoot at me? It's the same damn island. No, it's a different island. I'm getting tired of your shenanigans. I might have to obliterate you violently. Again? Somewhere, Prato. Flabada. Alright. So that's enough jibber jabber. You stop distracting me by attacking all my assorted stuff. I can get over here and get to work. First up, we need some pigos. Secondly, we're going to need some renderers. So what's that scale? 1 pig farm to 2 renderers. So, one there, Pig farm. Let me see. So that's the rendering works. That's the pigs. Now we just need a bunch of lavender. An absurd quantity of lavender. More lavender than your body has room for. $270 on the damn lavender. That's moderately unnecessary. Let's finish up that line. There we go. And last but not least, the actual soap production.
There is a shortage of workforce in one of your cities.
Alright, and with this one, that should be stable soap production on a large enough scale for this island to see to its own needs. Everything else, as far as large scale exporting, will have to wait.
A structure is under attack.
Okay. Oh, that's the one I need to kill anyways. Alright, where's my fleet? Combat fleet.
What could you possibly require?
Oh, there are several of his ships around here. Alright, I just have to go find the right one. Have to run them down. Luckily that mission's not timed, so...
What could you possibly require? Neptune's finest! Ready! We advance!
Alright, so that's just about gonna do it for tonight. But a nice run this evening. Nice. Got a bunch of stuff done. Got a bunch of work taken care of. But the time has come. The time to sleep. So, thanks for joining me this lovely Thursday evening, ladies and gentlemen. Baked Linguini, thank you for the raid. Baked Linguini's Raiders, thank you for joining me as well. I'll be back tomorrow night, 6:30 Pacific Standard. Tomorrow night I'll probably be back to Tarkov. Just needed to take a break from Tarkov tonight, have a nice relaxing evening. But tomorrow I'll be back to killing Eastern Europeans en masse. So tune in if that's something that might tickle your fancy. Thanks for stopping by again, and I will see you lovely people in the next one.